Hello, Josh Booker, personal trainer. Today I want to share with you the exercise that I completed earlier. I want to go over the exercises one by one and explain them a little bit, So this exercise circuit that I did involved 3 different kettlebell snatch variations. A power push-up, I'll explain later, and a kettlebell swing, of course. I always like to do the kettlebell swing. And then I finished this workout with a 20-minute jog outside. But exercise number 1 is the single power half snatch. All right, we need 1 kettlebell. The power refers to the kettlebell being on the floor, right? And then I'm going to go through the snatch from the floor all the way up to the high route. The half refers to bringing the kettlebell to the mid rack on the way down. You repeat this 10 times. From the floor to the high rack, lower, back to the floor. Go 10 on the right, of course we're going to go 10 on the left as well. All the way high up, mid rack, back to the floor. Exercise number 2 is the single hang snatch. Alright? So now we're going to bring the kettlebell in front like a swing setup. We're going to bring it under our hips and then snatch it all the way up. Now the hang refers to, we're going to bring it down without touching the ground. The hang position, as in the weight just hanging above the floor without touching the floor. 10 on the right, and at 10 you switch, and 10 on the left. Notice I'm not dropping this kettlebell in the mid rack. I'm letting them all the way down, okay, into the swing. That's what builds that tension up. The fact that you're not touching the ground. Number 3, double power half snatch. So double referring to 2 kettlebells. All right. The power refers to is going to be on the floor, and of course the half snatch means I'm going to go all the way up, back to the mid rack, and back into what they call a dead swing, as in we're going to hit the floor every time before we swing. Up, snatch, mid rack, swing, back to the floor, repeat. Looking for 10. Those are the 3 snatch variations I did. I did 3 sets of each one of those, all right? Then I combined the last 2 exercises for a superset. Number 4 and number 5. Power push-up with a single clap. So I've been utilizing this push-up here this month, and I'm liking it. And we're just going to push up and power to a clap. And I did 10 of those. But like I said, I superset of that with a kettlebell swing. So on the kettlebell swing, we're just going to swing it out in front, let it drop back in underneath our hips. Repeat that for 20 reps. That's a good combination. Any kind of push-up variation or plank variation with kettlebell swings is always a winner. So, like I said, I did all those 3 sets of the first 3 exercises, and then I did 5 sets of the power push-ups and the kettlebell swing. All right? And then I finished that with a 20-minute jog outside. About 52 minutes to complete that. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Any questions or anything like that, please let me know. Everybody